My outdoors life, I go to camp and I just sit there on the deck. I can't even go for a walk in the woods even,
Oh, I have got hundreds of dollars worth of fishing equipment, and what do I do with it? I don't have anybody that fishes anymore, so.
Glenn Garrett and Gerry Lambert are both residents of the DJ Jacobetti Home for Veterans. They were both avid outdoorsmen and still long for the opportunity to get into the woods and get on the water.
I was in the Navy Seabees. It's a construction battalion, MCB-4. It's like MASH, Mobile Surgical Army Hospital or something
Well,
like that.
I was actually in the service just about the same time Glenn was. I was within inches of going to Vietnam, and I'm glad I didn't have to go. When I was in Florida at that Naval Air Station, I had an accident in the swimming pool. I got hit in the forehead by something. Later on, I started having seizures, and that got me out on disability.
Hunting and fishing and walking in the woods put me down for anything outside. I used to shoot archery, and then I shot skeet and trap. Anything to be outside and enjoy it. My balance is the worst thing.
Yep.
The balance, and with your organization, we get to go out in wheelchairs or walkers or whatever we got to get out in, but at least we can get out and enjoy the outdoors. And right now, on even ground in a stick, one stick, I trip, and when I trip, I fall. When I fall, I can't get up.
Well, I spent a lot of time hunting like everybody else does around here. I spent a lot of time fishing growing up. I had 2 English setters. One was a very good grouse dog, and the other one was a fantastic pheasant dog, which we used in South Dakota. My brother, I meet my younger brother, and we go to South Dakota and chase birds for a week. It's a great time. Still is if I can get it.
When I was a kid, we used to always fish down at Lake Angeline. And I would go down my 3-piece fly rod, throw it out, and then you've always made a loop in the line so that if the loop straightened out, you knew that a fish was down there, so you better be ready. When somebody says you want to go fishing, that put me down. Maria told me about it. Would you be interested in going fishing? Yep. Right away. It don't have to be nothing for whatever kind of fish we're going for. I don't care if we're going for sailfish or we're going for minnows. I'm game. So just to get outside and be out and enjoying it.
Okay. Well, to get out and experience some of the enjoyments that I've had all my life, and to be able to get out and do that again is absolutely fantastic. Getting out on the pontoon and just enjoying the day, just enjoying being out on the water. It's an awesome experience, it really is.
Well, we had a great trip on a 4x4 that I had never rode one with the track on it before. We didn't care. One guy was jigging and one guy was at a minnow on, swimming around in circles. And I had a jig on, I know. We were just sitting around and BSing and jigging and talking at the same time. It's always fun to catch fish, but that's like hunting. It's always fun to catch a bird, but if you don't get a bird or if you don't get a fish, it's not a big deal. At least you were out and enjoying yourself.
So it had been roughly 30 or 40 years since you had ice fished. How did it feel to be back out on the ice?
Yeah, it brings back some memories. That's what we got nowadays. After you get older like this, you just got some memories because you used to do it, now you can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
It's nice that because even with a wheelchair or a walker, or whichever you got, then we can still go and do it. At least if you don't succeed, well, that doesn't make any difference if you just get to go.
I jump at the chance when I find out that there's something going to be like that going on. I get with Maria and tell her, sign me up. I want to go. It was nice getting out on the pontoon, and the crew, they were superb. They really were. I did catch the only fish. I had to show Glenn up. But,
And then when at that Teal Lake, when I had that fish, I took a picture of the fish. Then, so I was going to tell all the guys that I caught that after they left, but I didn't have the heart to lie to them. I said, no, that was just a picture that I took. That's all. Without a doubt, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, your group is a super people, and I know everybody was real friendly, and we had a great pasty on that ice fishing trip.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, we had a nice pasty to eat there, so that was pretty yummy. They're friendly. They're very accommodating. You know, they help you in any way they can. Change your lures, or if you have to, you know, like that. Mm-hmm. That my fingers, my mobility in that isn't very good, so they change the lure for me or whatever. And
if given the opportunity, would you like to go back out with Courage Incorporated?
Foolish question.
Right?
Pretty obvious, yes, without a doubt. I'd go in a heartbeat.
it was a good experience. It's fun.
Okay. Would you recommend other folks that have a desire to do things outdoors?
Like I said in the other room, I hate to say yes because then they'll want to go and I can't go. So yeah, no, I would encourage them to go because it's a wonderful experience to be able to be out and be back into what you did when you were younger. Mm-hmm. You know, and you can't do it exactly the same, but it's what it is. You're out there and you're doing whatever you like to do. One word would be fantastic, I guess. Because I enjoyed every minute that I was out and every minute I was back.
It was a good experience. I'd go again if I could.